This is a lucrative career, so I'll break my videos into three parts. Part one is the job you shouldn't apply to and why, followed by two jobs that are going to be suitable to your skills, whether you're brand new or you worked a little bit and haven't been able to find steady work since. Yes, I know the jobs do go up and they do come down. I do have advice on how to stay up all the time in another video, maybe like this one right here. Part three is my favorite because they're tips to help you with your career change. So let's get to it.
No, I'm in Illinois, Chicago,
Oh, independent adjuster. You're in Chicago or suburb?
suburb, Lombard.
Oh, that's right, lumbar. That's right, lumbar. Let's see what's out there. So the Hanover is a good company to work with.
Okay.
Liability is sometimes it's usually more auto, but this looks like it's going to be large claims. Let's see. We got this all line independent adjuster. We have this trainee adjuster. We don't want to go to trainee though. We got auto. I think you were talking about that. We have American Freedom Insurance. We have David Morris. That is going to be, I believe, an attorney. Let's see what else we have. We have Mortgage Bankers Field Services, um, Exclusive Adjuster. Let's see what else we got. This one is for the Travelers Company. If you really do, how much you making now? It's over six figures?
Yes.
Okay. I know you want to do something different. You want to keep this full-time job though, right?
Right. I was
Okay,
looking
okay.
to kind of just get some extra money on kind of like on the part time as I have a lot of free time as far as during the day. I usually do my couple site inspections, send a couple emails, and usually by 11:30, 12, I'm usually just hanging out. So
Site inspections, great. You are music to my ears. Let's see what else is through here just quickly while we're here. Body commercial inspector. This is really what I was looking for. Would be the one I would want you to go for. For you, for you and your experience, I wouldn't pay any mind to any entry level or claims adjuster position. I mean, trainee position,
okay.
especially based on the fact that you just said music to my ears, which was site inspections.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have to get your resume in the next 30 minutes, essentially from 7 pages. I know it's like five plus, down to about a page. We might have to do 2 pages, but more than likely we'll do a page. I'm just looking. Ooh, and you got this OSHA on there? Okay. Let me make sure. What's ASP?
Associate safety professional.
Okay, so you just always want to try to get these associate safety, because now we're going to be talking to people who are outside of your industry.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, and there's always spell check. You got currently spelled wrong here, so you got references up here twice.
Oh, nice.
So just little stuff like that. It probably wouldn't make or break you, but I don't know if the bots might say delete any resumes with any misspelled words. They may not have that because names could be easily misconstrued. So I am going to I'm going to open up a new document and we're going to just transform you. You can still see everything I'm seeing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you see the blank doc.
Mm.
So I'm just going to go through and start put, because now we're trying to do IA. What do IAs do? What, in your opinion, what do they do?
They go out and basically assess the damage and estimate the damage. From their perspective when they go out on site. Basically, a site inspection. Basically.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to gear, I think, your resume to. Let's take a look at this job description fully. And it's only 17 days old, so it's not too bad.
It's like right in the middle if somebody was planning to keep this up for 30 days. So you handle risk control, and let me tell you, Andre, um, commercial claims in your position for what you want to do, I'm going to have to apologize right now. You're probably going to find yourself with a lot of free time still,
Okay.
but you'll find yourself with a lot more money if you go. And I don't tell this, Andre, to a lot of people. I really don't. It really depends on what their experience is, because some people are just trying to get out of Waffle House.
Right.
You are in the position, you're already making six figures. Would you want to make over a quarter million?
Whew, yes.
Okay, so you can do that working commercial claims. And I may have to recommend someone to you. She used to be a risk manager for Coca-Cola, BMW, TBS, and a couple other Fortune 500 companies.
Mhm.
She laid the law down with me. She said, you already going to be working 40 hours a day. When she was a risk manager, especially for facilities, what do they look at? They look at where, if something happens, sprinklers, for example, or let's say for a fire, let's say a small fire, where is the sprinkler system going to be going? That's safety,
Right.
right? And so what happens is these risk managers who manage large companies, they end up needing somebody like what they call a loss assessor
Mhm.
or a claims adjuster. There's actually money set aside in commercial claims for a company to go out and hire, basically what I would liken to their own attorney, their own counsel.
Ah,
And
okay.
so, and what they do is they actually keep these counsel, these loss assessors and claims adjusters on retainer. And they only keep, and people who have large retainer clientele only keep a handful of them because they don't want to get bogged down when their client needs them.
Right.
And these clientels pay, this client will be paying them 200 to $300,000 a year just to be on standby should some damage happen. That's where and I'm talking about each one will pay you, because they would rather pay you $300,000 than to have a $3 million claim and only get paid $2 million for it.
Right.
You got to come in and you also, so once a year you'll go out, you'll make sure that everything is copacetic, okay? Or is did they make any changes to where now this if some hazard happened, this will now create bigger damage because now you putting these boxes over here by the fire, by the staircase where it wasn't before. So
Right.
now if somebody trips and falls because it's by the staircase, there's higher likelihood.
Right.
So they look for people like you. So if you already have safety and site inspection already in your experience, I don't even have to finesse your resume. You can almost apply. So before I even make any changes, let me go back and take what I put off in. Here's
Mhm.
another big secret that I use. This tool is free that I'm going to show you.
Okay.
It's called